Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore, and this is the Talos Principle. Now this game is pretty awesome. I'm gonna start a new game. I'm having a little trouble. Last time I tried recording this a little bit earlier, and some stuff that was supposed to be doing stuff wasn't doing stuff, which was kind of weird. So anyway, hopefully this will run right this time and record it all good. You may have noticed I have a slightly different setup right now due to, well, my computer's having issues. And so I'm using a different speaker setup and no headset because the headset jack isn't working. It fell on the ground. The computer fell on the ground after slipping off the table, and yeah, it's all busted. Thankfully, I'm getting a new computer soon. Initializing firmware. Firmware functional. Loading child program parameters. System check, passed. Starting child process. Ready. And this game's got some great visuals. Just a warning, some of you may get motion sickness from watching this. I might get motion sickness from watching this. Especially this part here where it blurs. Just gonna close my eyes there. Okay. Now everything's gonna be a lot clearer.
Behold, child. You are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden.
Cool.
Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Okay. So Elohim, that is God or gods. It's Hebrew related. And yeah, it's kind of interesting to have it here in this rather Greek-Roman architecture. Initiating child program logic check. Because as far as I know, the Greeks and Romans didn't worship Elohim at all. Subject-object interaction, okay. Complex task management, okay. But child program basic calibration successful. Yeah, so yeah, I don't think they worshipped Elohim, but then again, they may have had some altar to him because they were very superstitious. Now, I can't carry this through here, it just makes me drop it. But I can, like, activate objects like that. So I could take this and pass it through this area. That's useful, not so much here, but later it's going to be useful. And there's tons of secrets and everything in this game that I'm probably going to miss at least a few of, probably a lot of. Spatial awareness, okay. Let's freeze you so I can bring this around. Then jam that. Step away from that before I disarm that. Good. This will allow me to go up over here with this and just get around. Now what's this? I don't know where I am, but there's something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And
nice.
Within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
Okay. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the floor. Huh. This is cool. Alright. I need sigils in order to get through this door, it looks like. So these are the sigils, and they have these nice signs that are like, hey, go this way, find sigils over here. So I can run in here. This is getting a weird little laggy there for a second. Hope that was okay for you guys. Yeah, it lagged out a little bit there for me. Not bad, but not great either. And I do apologize if this game kind of moves a bit fast. Literally this is as slow as I can make it run. Whoops. I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, now I can grab this one and take it through block that one open, take this, and jam you so you don't shoot me dead. Because that will kill me. There we go. Got a sigil.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Let's jam that, and okay, just take this out here. Now I can't take it through here, but nope, nothing I can see over here to jam it with. You do want to pay attention in this game though, because they hide little things like this secret here I found before. Which will open that. Now I can take this little extra I had in here, jam that open, and grab this little star. These stars are important because they open up new areas later on. And also, like, always be aware that while this is you have separate puzzles, they are interconnected. They are in this world. So like I can jam that turret over there with this outside of that puzzle. And that's going to be really important later because there's going to be tons of these things. And like places where you have to do stuff like that in order to activate secrets, find Easter eggs. There are so many Easter eggs. I think I mentioned that already, but I'm not sure just because I've had to redo this recording a couple times just due to problems. One time I forgot to disable the mouse recording so that like you wouldn't have been able to, like, the mouse would have been on the screen and in the way and distracting. And then I missed it. Wait until it comes back around. There, jammed. And then yeah, then there was another time where some of the, like, Elohim was supposed to speak up at various points, and he wasn't for some reason. Ooh, shiny gold sigil.
You will not need this sigil to open the gate to my temple, but it may serve you in times to come. Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely want to get the gold sigils because that symbol there, it's like if I collect enough sigils, I can use the gold sigils to unlock items, which I'll use in other puzzles, and just in the world in general outside of the puzzles, which is also kind of really just another world itself, just it serves as a hub. And I don't know, there's just so much to this game. There's multiple endings, there's so many Easter eggs. A lot of Serious Sam Easter eggs because this game was made by the same people who made Serious Sam. And yeah, these puzzles are pretty easy at the start, but later on they are going to be getting complicated to no end. Take that, run past you, go there, another sigil down. The green sigils are used for opening doors, generally.
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
And oh, this game is so beautiful. They do so much to the, like, even my computer, like, running, it's running decent graphic wise, but it's not running at the best, and this is still pretty epic. And close that, and I could actually have frozen, is it this one? I think it was this one. No, I don't know, there was a turret somewhere I could have frozen from another place. I think it might have been that one. Not that it matters.
Well done.
Oh no, it wasn't
but
this
you
one.
possess this sigil in abundance already.
I don't know, tons. So like here, see that turret over there? I can freeze it from here. And that changes how this game necessarily runs. Like, normally I'd have, like, normally that would be active, I'd have to run over here, grab this one to deactivate it. Now I don't. And I wouldn't, I'd have to go run up there and pull the switch to turn that one off in order to get this back here in order to deactivate this thing. So you can solve the puzzles multiple ways. And a lot of these puzzles, like, these gates will open.
My temple awaits you, child.
Okay.
Go forth.
And so these, like, they'll have gates like that. They'll open to make it so you can leave easier. And there's probably some secrets I'm missing here that I don't know about or forgotten about since I played so long ago. Let's see. I think I found everything in this place that I can right now. So let's move on. This is very easy door lock. Very, oops, no. Very easy. They'll get much harder later. My eyes have been opened. This world is not without order. It is shaped by a great designer with signs and portents to guide my steps. I am one of his children, and challenges are set before me to test my faith. Whatever the end goal of this grand challenge is, it's far out of reach. Knowing that, how are we supposed to resist distraction? Like this terminal. These terminals are interesting. You can tell when one's active, like, because they'll have a blinking eye on it. Like that. This one had the eye there. And these are going to get much more interesting in a bit. Right now, this one's pretty boring. Just do directory, help. Okay, let's do list. Welcome. Hi again. I'm sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. You're so young and you've already accomplished so much. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realize that, nominally speaking, I'm head researcher here, but this is your project, and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know, you're not used to working like this, but as of today, you're in charge. No pressure. Gee, let's do this, Nadia. Athena text. Chapter 6, Athena in the Garden of the Hesperides. Did not trust them, but they moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into a strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it. But all faltered in the final step, for you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Heracles, something, gazing upon the stars and wept. A lot of this data is corrupted. Figure it out. The way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself. A bit here, a bit there, put it together, try to make sense of it. I'm pretty sure there is a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young. You've got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. And let's run the MLA. Milton Library Assistant. ESDFA. I'm sorry, what you just wrote was nonsense. I respond best to subject, verb, subject context. Do you understand what I'm saying? Understand is a strong way to put it, but yes. What was the first word of the last sentence you wrote? I'm sorry, I'm only able to process and respond to basic subject, verb, context, blah blah blah. Are you able to take offense, you stupid contraption? Or you pointless contraption? You cannot insult me. Describe your functions. Milton Library Assistant is designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondarily, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via an intuitive human language interface. It also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting functions. How old are the library archives? Resources published data range from 1st July 1995 through 27th June 2030 something. Not that old, really. What are these terminals? Terminals provide access to the library resource archive. How long has this system been running? The system has been active for... I don't know if that's accurate or whether that's an error. Here, let me put that down. My computer's getting a bit warm. Probably have to stop after this recording, give some cooldown time. Running on a glass table, not very effective. I should really set up a stand for it so it can aerate. What is the current status of the library archive? There are 47 million resources. However, the majority of library resources are corrupted. What caused the data corruption? Progressive data corruption is inevitable in any system over time. Additionally, a large number of inconsistencies were detected during sorting, leading to greater than average data invalidation. Okay. Forget the library. Can you respond to queries on the outside world? My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, but my responses may be limited. Who is Elohim? Elohim is a noun for god or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. What am I? You are logged in with a guest account. Where am I? You are currently in a support session with the MLA Human Language Interface module. Your library archive session may be resumed at any time. Alright, that's all I can do there. So yeah, these are going to get much more interesting later as a kind of Satan type persona comes into play. Alright, I think that's everything I can do here, so let's exit this and move on. I'll wrap this, press tab, so I can revisit those text files I've had. But I want to wrap up this world and move on to his temple here before the end of things.
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
That's nice. I'm gonna pass on that until I get these last two sigils. And I like how they tell you like what you found, how many stars, everything. And yeah, let's go in here. Of course, there's lots of secrets.
Child, you do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
Yeah, but I might as well just do this now. That way if I have to come back for something... Well, okay, but I'd rather not have to come back for something unless I really, truly have to. Disable that, disable that, jam that, okay. Another one! Ooh. A. Wonder what A is. Probably another world. Okay. Trio Bombasticus. Now if I run in there, it's death. So, let's do this instead. Beep. You're free! You're free! And you're free! Go, go, be free. There we go. Now I can run past them to get in here. Ah, sweet. Okay, so I've got, I think, everything here that I know of anyway.
Most diligent. Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
Uh-huh. Now let's step into the light. It's a cool little portal.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
That's nice. Oh, something else I should point out if I push H, I believe? Yeah, you can go into third person, see yourself. I'm a robot. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. I like the sprint motion, watch this. Kinda like reminds me of the Terminator from, and if you push H again it goes to the other shoulder and then back to first person. But, okay, so that unlocks the box item, and this unlocks this, I think it's a mirror thing for like directing lasers. But yeah, so I've got a lot of items to unlock, I've got a bunch of worlds to explore. And you can tell, like, okay, there's that one, there's red sigils, more stars. Ah, so many things to get. And this tells me I need boxes and these in order to get some of these, so I won't even bother going in there right now because I have none of those unlocked in order to get to them. This one, same thing.
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
That's nice. So this is what gets unlocked for finding a star. And I don't know what's in here. Okay, it looks like there are gray sigils in this one. I don't know what those are for, but I can't unlock this right now because I have nowhere near enough of these. But you'll get extra ones from some of the levels, and those will allow me to do more stuff. What is this? Oh, it's light. Okay, I thought it was weird, like paint blob or something. And there's this area. Okay, so yeah, this is to leave the first temple and head out into the main world hub or whatever. There's a massive, there's a map of everything. And there's that. And then there's this little secret world here, which is like a developer playground area. I'll explore that in another episode. For now, though, I'm just going to continue on with another one of these puzzle places. Oh, which one? That or that? Looks like this one next. That'll give me enough to get out of here. I'll have to come back to here some other time, though, it looks like. And this... No, wait. What do I need? Yeah, okay, actually I'll go here next, because then I can get enough of these to unlock that, and that'll allow me to unlock more of those, which should allow me to unlock the crates, and eventually I can get through this whole temple. I want to finish this first temple before I move on to a new world and a new temple and explore this place more, because there's a ton to this place. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'll be able to finish the first temple with everything here. I may have to leave to get some of this stuff, but I don't know. So, yeah, 1 and 2. I'll go into 3 first, I think, next, and then that'll get me all the stuff I need to unlock that, and I'll go, well, or should I just follow them in order? Could do them in order. Choices. Yeah, I'll go into 2 next. It looks short. Then I'll hit 3. That'll give me everything I need to unlock the laser controls, which will allow me to go into 4 and work from there and so on. And yeah, eventually I'll go into the developer world setup. Fun playground place. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else I'm freaking to cover here. This game is awesome though. Check it out on Steam. It's available there. Or check out the developer site. I'll probably put a link in the description for that. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything else important. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment below, let me know what you think. Yell at me if I missed something. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!